Cookie cutters, God gave you a nose to breathe with so you can keep your mouth shut. Welcome to the podcast.
Take a mild heart attack.
I'm going to take a big one off me, put it that
way. Well, the way you're going, it's coming.
What are you eating there? Double quarter pounder?
Just a small post-workout meal, very insignificant.
It's a double quarter pounder with bacon, fries, and a chocolate shake. There's your post-workout meal, maniacs. Where did you get the idea that that's any good for you?
Protein, carbs, a little bit of fats, right after the workout. Sugar, that's all you need. There you go.
What about Taco Bell?
Why not?
So welcome to the podcast, Gary Genova tonight.
A.K.A. Bill Genova, A.K.A. What else do we call you on the Vegas trip? How many names do we have for you?
How about the weird old guy in the back of the van?
Yeah, who's the weird old guy?
I saw that a few times.
And honest to God, we weren't even introduced. You were standing by us. I'm thinking, who the hell is this guy following us around? I thought he was a maniac.
What are you talking about? We were introduced.
I had no, we weren't.
At the airport.
No, we weren't.
That shows how much you pay attention.
Maybe not him, but you were like last.
So you come to face the music.
Well,
yeah.
Tell Pomps.
Do we need to recap? Like what?
Pomps finally saw the video that I posted on the Delray Misfits Instagram TV. Is that where you saw it? Where you're like, holy shit, I didn't realize he trashed me that much. I want to come defend myself.
Was it?
Was it that or one of the other
the one
videos?
where he's standing there naked?
Yes, that's the...
Was it
Not a lot of people see that. Yeah, it's an Instagram, the Instagram TV thing.
Yeah.
Where he's calling you Pomps.
Don't worry, Pomps. The trashing I gave you ain't nothing going to compare to what you do after this podcast. You're going to get trashed so much.
All right, that's why I'm here.
Why? Because he's a straight man that doesn't like trannies.
Well, trust me, the maniacs are going to put you through a shredder. Just wait a few days. So use your words carefully. Not it's going to matter.
Just keep your IG private.
Mine?
Yeah.
It's public. I should go make it private. I don't care.
All right. You can find Pomps at Space Hatch Instagram.
That should be a T-shirt right there. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Do you remember that, Leonard?
Yeah. Could have, could have put 3 or 4 girls in that car. It's the only thing I regret.
You have to fucking chew into the goddamn mic, don't you?
Almost 5,000 views on this.
Try wearing the headphones.
You can hear him chewing real good.
That's all we get when he does this shit.
It reminds me.
Just tell that fat asshole to stop chewing into the fucking microphone.
Why don't you cookie cutter come out here and make me? You know where the address is.
It's like at my job when the old ladies will call me up chewing.
At least you know that I'm chewing, which is going to lead to muscle growth.
Oh, well, that's just what they want to fucking hear. You whacking your gums into the microphone. And if you're not whacking your gums, you're just breathing heavy like a fucking...
Getting the oxygen leads to muscle growth. I don't think
I heard that
leads to muscle growth.
I heard that last week while he was doing it, and I should have said something at the time, and I didn't. But this time I will.
Hyperventilating.
Like Michael Myers.
Was that pre or post heart attack?
Pre, I think. Lenny, can you ditch the paper towel? Because just ditch that. And when you pick up the mic, just hold it. Because the sound of it in the headphones, it's...
You can get it greasy, it doesn't matter.
Disconcerting.
How about this?
No. You guys need to do this one day wearing the headphones, just so you can hear all the things that I hear, and that the listeners will hear when they listen to it, too. So
the problem is he eats so fucking slow. Any one of us would have been done already.
Except Nate.
Yeah. Anything you put on
that's not better, Lenny.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus
that's
Christ.
Not any better.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Hold on, I got it. Sit down, I got it.
Pomps just dropped a huge bottle of water onto the table right into the equipment, so we may be having technical difficulties.
Well, the technical difficulties is you whacking your fucking gums into the mic. At least it was water.
Yeah, hold on.
Pomps, we've been doing, almost 40 podcasts, and that is yet to happen.
No, I spilled a beer on the table one time, but not near the equipment.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Caught it in time. Actually, it's not good, that all this electric shit.
Well, if this podcast doesn't make it through, Pomps is to blame once again for ruining the men's.
If it doesn't go through, they're not going to hear it anyway. Who gives a shit? I think it'll be all right.
This table's been cleaned in 3 years anyway. All right, you two. What's your gripe with each other, Lenny?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's hear it. Come on. Stop keeping.
Pomps, I'm going to reiterate what happened in Vegas. Loaded the car up. It was me, you.
Hoover Dam.
We'll get to that. I have some more bonus information.
Go ahead, try to divert the fucking attention.
It'll be reverted back to. Trust me, I got something to say on that. It was very interesting. Happened the other day, by the way.
Oh.
Is this your jack sock on?
Pomps, is that all you can think about is perversion?
Catnip.
My jack sock.
I don't know, man.
What's a
Got shit
jack
falling
sock?
out of you?
Did you invent that term? Enlighten me. What is it? Is that what you use?
Sometimes
Oh my
you got to make
God.
do. You know. Sometimes you're in a hurry.
I'm not in a hurry to do that. But what would happen was there was two cars actually.
There had to have
It was
been.
Greg, me, Andrew Calora,
In Greg's car.
Aaron,
Yeah, in Greg's car.
And what was her name?
His girlfriend.
Remember her name?
Jamal.
Aaron. Aaron's
Well,
Oh, forgot it. No, I thought you were talking about the tranny.
Were they all in Greg's car? You had to take two cars. How the fuck did you guys all fit in his car?
Dude,
took
it
two
was not
cars.
easy.
and
Dodge Challenger.
we all
He's got the Duke's.
we found the place thanks to Greg. He's been there before. We walked into the Vegas lounge, and I'm sitting there, obviously blown away by the initial appearance. And we looked around and said, "Where's Pomps?" So where the hell is he?
He ran the fuck out of there.
Greg said, "Who gives a fuck? It's not why you're here."
He's right.
He wasn't man enough to handle this. So, you want to answer that allegation? Where did you go and why?
Well, it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. It was
Correct.
after Big Lou's party, or whatever party that was called. I don't know.
It's at the pool party.
The pool party at the hotel. So it was like 3 or 4 in the morning. We're squashed in Greg's car. My buzz is wearing off. Completely sober.
What do you mean you're buzzed? You want to elaborate when you were buzzed on?
Vodka and things that are legal out there.
Things that are legal, such as,
I don't know, stuff that's legal in Nevada.
yeah, like prostitution's legal. You want to explain why you
Is it?
ran out of there?
No. Marijuana?
Apparently, we want to know why you didn't mention anything to anybody, just completely gone. I mean,
You want to know.
They weren't there.
I don't.
You could
I
have
told you I was going to leave in the car.
you could have, some man, there's some real predators. They could have thrown you in someone's trunk, locked you up, put you in a sex dungeon for the rest of your life. You ever think of that?
You mean when I left myself?
Yeah. That things happen like
So
that.
we all walked in. You were like first in with Greg. And Aaron and Nancy, I think. Nancy,
There you go.
right? Yeah.
Nancy.
You guys have all walked in.
I don't think they give a shit if you get their names right, but go ahead.
Yeah, we were all walking in. And
You didn't walk in.
No, I walked in.
And why
I
did you
did.
walk out?
Why?
I walked in and I was just like, nope,
What do you mean, no?
nope.
I saw 12 hot girls sitting there all dolled
I
up.
didn't see any hot girls when I walked in. That's one of the reasons why I walked out.
Oh, please.
It was like dark, divey, like
I
a
can't
dive
fucking
bar.
Imagine.
It had the. Yeah, it was cool for you.
It was different. I mean, I don't know what your standards are as far as recreation.
I thought it was gonna be more like club like.
No, I think you were thinking it's more like something in The Naked Gun or one of those police academy movies with the bikers.
The
and
Hangover.
leather.
Like
And
the Blue Oyster.
right. And you were quite a bit disappointed.
Yeah, maybe.
Have you ever been to one of those clubs before in your life?
No.
You're lying.
If I have, I don't. I wasn't aware of it. But not a tranny specific bar or
I'm talking
transgender
about one
bar
of
or
those
whatever.
leather bars.
But no, leather bar, no.
I'm inclined to think that's more to your liking, based on your attire, based on your interests.
My attire.
Yeah, all black.
Yeah, all black.
You have Satan on your shirt.
Right, many Satanists do engage in that type of behavior. That is a fact.
Do they?
Yes, they do.
I don't know.
Basically, anything goes for them.
Really?
Yeah, Satanists are.
That's right up your alley, Leonard.
Well,
Yeah,
their
isn't
belief is I do whatever
Come
I
to the
want
dark
as long as
side.
I don't hurt anybody.
That's
But then
you.
again, they end up hurting people
That's you.
How do they hurt people?
when they take them up and have a sexual sacrifice.
That sounds right up your alley, like kind of
it
shit
is
you
not.
talk about.
No. What I'm talking about is when, as you see online over in places like Germany and everywhere, actually, where they do
Sex
that.
dungeons.
Right. And they kill for sexual entertainment.
So yeah, that bar. I mean, it was probably a cool bar, but I was
What
over
do you mean
it.
by cool? What do you mean by cool?
The Las Vegas Lounge. By the way, you tagged the wrong Las Vegas Lounge on your Instagram
How do you know?
because I looked. I wanted to make sure before I came in
many
here I
are
had
there?
my story straight.
I don't know what you're talking about on there. Tag the wrong lounge.
You did.
Leonard doesn't know how to work Instagram very well.
There's 2 Las Vegas Lounges because I looked to see if it was the same one. Anyway,
Is
There
the other
should
one
be.
Is the other one the same? Same thing?
no, it's like in Cambodia or some shit.
So he
No.
tagged the one
that's
that's in
probably-
Cambodia.
Cambodia is close to Thailand. It's probably a.
Yeah, but you gave them a shout out. I don't know if they.
Well, you know what you're going to have to do. I mean, well, again, what is your excuse for leaving? You didn't give the.
I was over it. I wasn't in the mood for tranny cock.
You don't have to go that far. There's nobody forcing you to do anything.
So you think he should have just sat at the bar, enjoyed a drink or
At the
two,
very, very minimum. I mean, you think someone's going to hurt you?
a good shoulder massage?
No,
Yeah, I probably could have used a massage.
Yeah, I mean, it was strong hands. I couldn't.
I wonder why. Yeah.
If you can do it all over again, Pomps, would you still run out or would you have stayed?
No, I'll go. I would go back in.
But
Or
what were
stayed
you
or whatever.
afraid of? You're afraid of something. I think that deep down is you're afraid you're liking it, like some of the instances with Brad, where I would show him and he would violently, I don't want to see it. Well, because you're getting erections or getting turned on by it, and you're disgusted by yourself. When
No,
actuality,
because
it's
I'm
normal.
disgusted at what
Brad,
I'm
your
seeing.
brain's being tricked.
My dick will not get hard watching that shit. Guaranteed. I have no interest.
Well,
It's
let's put that
disgusting. And
erection
fucking
meter.
Jay Masters the other day, he sent us a fucking tranny porn clip. Did he send that in a group? Or was I the fucking lucky one to receive that shit?
think
Yeah, I
that-
saw it.
Okay, so he sent it to me and you.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking
You too?
about now. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
is. Some
XX
weird
videos, I click on it, and
Yeah.
the fucking guy sucking the girl's, the shim's dick. Like, who the fuck wants to see that?
Said girl, Brad, you were right. It wasn't bad, even though I like the tans, and it was thoroughly enjoyable, doable.
Leonard's got a new admirer, actually. You want to talk about her? You definitely got to bring her up.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
one that
yeah.
sent you the goodies.
Yeah, that was nice.
Did you do some research on her?
Yeah, it's kind of limited, but and again with my skills, it opens doors. But Pomps, I would
Yeah.
like one real reason the Maniacs would like it too. What was it?
He's not going to let this go, just so you know.
Because you're not giving a reason.
I was over it.
What do you mean over it?
He said he was.
You're on the
We
hot
were in
seat.
Vegas, partying, staying up, whatever. So it was like 3-4 in the
It
morning.
was the last night there too.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday night. Yeah.
And you can't stay up. How about at least, hey, I'm leaving?
I told you before we walked in.
Bullshit. We were worried about you.
And Kalora was like, "Oh, just stay for a few minutes." I was like, "I'll go in and check it out," and that's what I did.
You didn't like what you saw?
No,
I was pleasantly
As most
surprised.
straight men wouldn't, I'm sure.
I didn't see any girls, quote unquote.
Bullshit. You see those jugs? See that rack on her, that ass?
They're all like
On the one that
6'5".
Andrew Kalora was talking to?
No, I didn't end up seeing who you guys.
Well, you missed out.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't even think I saw the footage from there. There wasn't much.
Didn't Aaron take it? I don't think I saw it either.
Most of it's in the YouTube video.
Is it?
Yeah.
Didn't Greg film you? Greg?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, you have your phone.
That's back in the hotel room.
Yeah, it was, could have been better, but oh well.
Do you know how to get to that video?
Yeah.
You want to play the audio?
Well, I'd like an answer from Pomps first. It seems like
He just fucking told you.
that's a
He's-
very pitiful answer.
Listen, I said I would go back.
If you were on a stand in a courtroom and you would have to swear under oath, otherwise
This isn't a courtroom.
you'd be
swear under oath what?
guilty of perjury, the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Is this the sex video?
If you could call it that.
Why is it so
Why
dark?
is there no picture?
There's no video, just audio.
Help him fix that fucking. He doesn't know how. He does not know how to work a fucking.
Start it from the beginning.
I don't know why it's so dark.
Let me see.
Is there a privacy screen on that?
Hold on.
Oh my god! You nasty cocksucker!
I didn't get to do that, Brad.
We're gonna watch for a second. Go downstairs. I don't need to freak you out. Hey, you freak me out? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I've done? Yes, I've seen it. I like how you told that bitch to cook for you.
You didn't get her on film?
This is after.
It's like I told Nancy, you got the people on the ritzy side where we were, and then you got the other end. Yeah. People are people. Nazi chicken nuts. No, she was just... You got like dog balls hanging out from that. you don't see dog balls anymore, right? Like everybody always like castrates the dogs, right?
Lenny, you're just standing there buck naked in the middle of the hotel room.
He's got a nice little set on back there. Good for you. Who's the squared out, Brad? Oh, yeah, this is really bright.
Perfect.
Let's put those on. It might be too dark. Just put that one over on there. That'll be enough. Oh, yeah.
Look at Greg setting
You
the
got anything to say
scene
to Dale, Lenny?
like the professional he is.
Jeez. I'm sorry your little mishaps had chance to stay, but again, you don't have the balls to go through what I do to degrade myself. Oh, and if you're going to be doing some heavy duty degrade, if you got to think guys beer was bad, wait until you see this. Yes. Look what I got here, folks.
Wait till you see this.
What shirt is this? What is that?
What is this? My pee.
What is that? Looks like apple juice. It is. Let me use a bathroom. Orchard. We'll save it. It's Orchard's
Jesus,
finest.
Lenny, she's taller than you are.
There you go. Look at me. You're in for a real treat. Oh, there you go. There you go, guys.
Who the fuck did you meet? Charles Barkley?
This guy's a professional. He knows what to do.
Professional.
Lenny and Greg. I was in the industry. You don't want it too bright. No, that's good. It's like perfect lighting.
Greg's like Steven Spielberg.
I'm thinking everybody's coming around.
I don't know about that. Yeah. Just Lenny.
Just funny.
So Greg's one filming?
What was your name?
Kalora's filming. Greg's directing.
Nice. Go get him. Well, hold on. Well, yeah. You should put that makeup too. Drink both peas. A little bit of his own brew. Got something to say to Brad? Brad. What the fuck, Brad? I told you. I fucking told you, Brad. I'm gonna take this motherfucker out to the Fernie bar. And look at him now. Living the dream. Happy as a pig in shit. Fucking. He's gonna drink some pee-pee. Get in there, you two freaky kids. Big J Masters. Hopefully you'll see this tomorrow. You can wake up to this. Fuck you, Dale. Is that enough light for a great production? Greg? Might need a little more lighting. I already said the mood. Look at that. That blue shirt's gonna catch on fire though, so you're gonna fuck quick. She's
My ass.
Yeah, get in there and lick her ass.
Hold on.
I'm gonna orchestrate it.
I need like,
Here, you should be the camera.
I'll direct it. Oh,
There you go.
I was a director. Is it still filming?
Yeah.
Are we filming?
Fucking porno.
Oh, Dental Dam.
You're talking to the man.
Dental Dam? I don't think he has Dental Dam.
We don't have saran wrap. Why do you want saran? Actually,
Dental Dam for
Lenny,
asshole?
get the fuck in there and lick that shit.
Why this way?
We played the Sanford and Son song at the
Here's how it's
beginning.
done. Greg's a
There's
real
a nice
natural. Here's how
one
it's
for
done,
Pomps.
boys and girls. You couldn't ask for more, Lenny. You got a professional from the industry.
Listen, yes.
The guy's a kid.
Maybe we should start with kissing first.
No, right into the ass eating. Kiss the butthole.
Kiss the butthole.
Here's how it's done, maniacs. Don't try this at home.
Watch and learn. Bro.
Jay Masters, here's how it's done. Lonesome loser. Yummy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Who else wants to hold this and watch? Look, Brad.
Just play. I'm not. Dude, you're gross.
You got in there, huh?
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh, Leonard? You nasty motherfucker.
Look at Greg with the camera work. He's getting right in there.
Here, turn that towards you.
There you go, Pomps. It's all you.
Just play the
Greg's a
audio.
professional.
Play the audio into the mic.
It's just about over.
His face.
I'm trying to get the good angles. But it's a hard one. No.
And scene.
And cut.
Does that make you want to get on a plane tomorrow, Leonard, and head back out there, or what?
Yes, we get. No need. Makes me want to get to Dixie Highway on a late night or down on Broward Boulevard or whatever.
But aren't the good ones in Vegas?
It's been a while. Not necessarily. The best ones were in Pittsburgh, but that was the 80s. They're everywhere.
You playing it again? Is there more on there?
I think it's just a one clip.
The thing about Las Vegas, it's encouraged. If there would not be a Las Vegas lounge in this area, it would be on the news as a front for prostitution. I mean, you can go to a tranny club somewhere, but they're going to have their own staff there and their own rules. It's not like, you go there just to bring them home, which is actually a good idea. I mean, saves you from getting guns pointed at you and stuff like that. But, frequently get it out of your system and you're good to go. And when you do it, do something so degrading so it turns you on. But at the same time, it's like, God, I can't believe I did that. Then you're good for a few months. That's what I recommend instead of, what do you do?
Here we go.
And what
Here we fucking go.
what triggers the urge to do it again? You say you get it out of your system for a few months, and then what happens? What makes you get an urge to do it again?
Sometimes going on a heavy cycle test. Is that simple? Or, maybe taking some Phenibut or something like that, or some GHB or E. But that's pretty infrequent for me, And I'm on a low dose regimen right now, so pretty much not really feeling it.
By the way, are you pricking your finger in the morning?
No, I'm not pricking my finger.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course you won't do it.
I don't see the necessity of it, because
38?
What? I think so.
I'm not reducing carbs, and I'm not, when a physician can understand whatever I'm taking along with and provide recommendations at that point, Lou is going to set me up with a good endocrinologist in Jacksonville or Tampa who really knows his stuff. I mean, I'm not the average cookie cutter, never will be. They can prick their fingers or whatever, but you don't see me drinking gallons of soda. And besides, when you're on a growth hormone releasing product or human growth hormone itself, that's going to give you a high blood sugar reading simply because of it. And he didn't understand that. None of the physicians I spoke to really understood that or took that into account. And then when he told me to go off it, I said, well, it's a long-acting compound. What's the sense in doing it? Well, it's still going to be up for weeks. So what's the point? Just adjust. Obviously I need to be on insulin. Something is better than nothing, and pretty much go by how many carbs you eat. I've always went 100 grams of carbs for every 10 units of insulin injected. And I'm on a new kind, which is a long acting, and I actually feel pretty good. It's not perfect, but pretty stable. So, sometimes you have to think, what you're doing yourself. I'm not going to be given a cookie cutter approach to this, as I'm not a cookie cutter human being.
So the doctor asked you to prick your finger every morning to test your blood sugar. You're not going to do it.
What's the point?
To test your blood sugar.
Yes.
To live
And then do
long.
what? No. Very generalization. Very general.
I'm not a doctor, so I don't,
Because
I don't know exactly.
Well, I'm on insulin, so
That's
what's
diabetes.
Isn't it to tell you if you need your insulin shot or how much to take?
Yeah.
right?
what
How
is
to
it
gauge
for?
it?
Right.
You can pretty much figure that out by carbohydrate intake dosing. I also believe with a ketogenic diet, I could wean myself off insulin, but I don't want to do that because you got to remember, for muscle growth, they call that the GLUT4 response, and that has something to do with your carbohydrate intake, and that's a trigger of muscle growth. So, if he wants to get on board with my program, they're ignorant. I'm gonna have to do what I have to do, but obviously some is better than nothing, and it's figured out. Certain dosages for the other hormones. So that's what you have to do. You can't surrender to that, and then the negativity of it. Oh, I got to take this. If I simply believe I'm actually gonna, will myself to live and excel, it's gonna happen. Obviously, I have to take into consideration side effects and deal with them before the ramifications become too severe. But no, I never take blindly what anybody says. You have to think it through first. Because if I did, I'd be dead by now.
You think so?
Yeah. If I took whatever a police officer, a teacher, a guidance counselor, a priest, a rabbi, a physician, a supervisor, a manager told me, not only be dead, I'd be burned in hell. And I hate to say in some cases your own parents, but you have to think it through. Do you believe in hell, Pomps?
Sure.
What is your definition of hell?
Eternal damnation.
So when you're saying when you die,
No.
how do you get there?
You don't.
You
I don't. You might.
You don't? What do you mean you don't? You haven't died yet.
No. Why am I going to go there?
Why are you not going there?
Because
How do you get in?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Well, you said you believed in it. I mean, you're.
Not in the biblical Christian sense.
Well, what is the sense?
There's some kind of hell. Maybe not when you die. This is hell
life
right
on
now.
Earth. Yeah.
Walking in that tranny bar was hell for 5 minutes.
Isn't that more what the Muslims believe, that you're living in hell right now? When you die, everybody goes to heaven or wherever the fuck with the 75 virgins.
I'm not sure.
Muslims.
Come
I'd like
on,
to find
you're
out.
well read on that shit.
No, I'm not.
I think
I'm not.
Jay Masters.
That's something I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Who the fuck?
Well, actually, when they
Yeah,
that's what
when
they
they
bel- if that's what they
execute
believe or
people, usually there's no hard feelings
really.
between the two.
Because we're all
Maybe
going,
they said this.
I think we're all going to the same place. Darkness.
Outer darkness.
What do you remember before you were born?
Heaven.
Right.
Pearly gates.
Swimming around in your dad's scrotum.
Come to Satan.
How about a 10-10-10 pearly necklace?
You nasty fucking pig.
Brad, if there wasn't any hell,
You've gotten a pearl necklace.
if I was convinced there was no hell, what do you think I might be doing?
Yeah, I know.
There
That's
isn't a
good.
hell.
It's good
How do you
for
know
some-
there is one?
Listen, it's good for some people to control them. To
Yeah.
then think that, if you're
Some
good-
people need that.
Exactly. A lot of people need it because most people are fucking stupid.
Well, what do you think the purpose of religion is in the first place?
Exactly.
To control people.
Right.
You know?
Pomps, you don't give any clear-cut, concise answers.
What was your question?
You're always beating around
Give
the
me a
bush.
question. Go ahead.
I already gave you two. You're not giving us a
Why I walked out? I walked out because I was over it. Haven't you ever been
Over it?
over
You're
it?
really-
And you just didn't want to
So in
go
other words,
somewhere?
that's a Freudian slip. You've been doing it so damn much.
I told you I would
Inside
go back
yourself.
in. Again.
You were doing it so damn much up in West Palm that you had to quit doing it. That's what you mean by
He
that.
wants somebody else to say that they've done the same weird shit that he has.
Pomps, you've done worse than me
Oh, see.
in your life in other areas because you're not coming clean.
And I'm not going to right,
Right,
now. I'll
right.
save it.
Save it for what?
The next podcast. I'll go back into that bar with you next year. Are you going to go next year? Is the
Yeah.
expo? Is it once a year?
I'd like to live there, to tell you the truth. It's a nice place to live.
Greg could
I hear
find you a
good things
spot.
about it. Good cost of living.
Yeah, but do you plan on going next year for the expo, or was that just kind of like a one and done type of thing?
Well, nothing's one and done. if I go to Vegas, it's going to be compete in the Olympia. Put it that way.
Yeah, I don't know about any interest in going to the expo again. I think that was enough for me.
Well, if we have our own expo, get some ideas together.
That's around the time when he competes in the
I'm not going to go as a fan or just a curiosity. I'm going to go as,
It would be better probably to go after the Ruby.
Well, that's when all your fans came in.
Well, our fans.
They were there for that, and they
hopefully we can have a booth for them if we ever do an expo.
I was impressed about all the people that were running up to you on Fremont Street.
You should have saw the
all you guys.
The 10s that ran up to me in the Las Vegas lounge. You'd have been more impressed if you'd stuck around.
They wanted your money. That's a different.
Look, I'm telling you, next time I'm saying it on this fucking thing, I'll go next time.
It's just like, doing a GoFundMe for an event. The same with the 10. They want your money.
You're making me
They
sweat.
like the companionship. They like, real, as Brad calls them, alpha males.
I call who what?
He likes to use the term alpha male to those little UFC faggots.
When did I ever use that term? When have you heard me use that term?
You use the term alpha many
I
times.
remember saying that.
And I guarantee the Maniacs will bring it back on podcast. Maybe,
but whatever.
Maybe some
whatever.
160-pound freak with an affliction shirt going to one of those events in Vegas, Brad might consider an alpha male. I don't.
I never said that. Why? Don't
What's
put
an
words
alpha
in
male?
my fucking mouth. Do not put words in my mouth.
You said it
I never said that.
many times.
Okay. Okay.
I've never heard him say that.
No.
You're just making shit up. You're such a pain in the ass like that.
Look at his face.
Don't put words in my mouth.
He's
When have I said alpha male?
What's that have to do with trannies?
starting to twitch.
You've said it a lot.
When?
You use that term a lot.
I've never said
because I never
UFC
used
fighters
it.
are alpha males. I've never fucking said that. I've never said that. He's trying to.
I know.
Hey, Lenny, you want to call Greg?
I'd rather call it 10. You might want to hear Greg's voice, but
Yeah, he's my friend.
what do you mean by friend?
He's my friend. I've known Greg 25 years, probably.
Did you ever have sex with Greg?
No.
Oh my god.
Some friend.
Yeah. We've been in the same room when some weird shit's happened.
Tell us.
No, just
No, this is a podcast.
Fucking girls in the same room. You do that shit when you're teenagers.
Yeah.
Greg and Mike had their own apartment when we were in high school because their parents moved to Vegas and they wanted to stay and finish high school. So that was the
What
party
kind of parents
apartment.
did you have?
Not Pomps.
No, that was Greg. Greg's parents. They left. I don't know why.
Greg had a year left, or Greg had 2 years left.
Oh,
Mike
yeah,
had a
they
year
stayed
left
because they
or
were in
something.
high school.
Well, looking back, I think that was a mistake on their part from a parenting aspect.
Well, they didn't want them to, but Greg and Mike didn't want to leave. They weren't ready to leave yet. So they got an apartment. And
They
it was
weren't ready.
It was nuts. Pumps has probably a lot of footage from those years.
Why don't you
Yeah.
put them up?
I'm not just going to put that kind of stuff up.
There's other people involved. It's not just me and him.
You might not even find it funny. I mean,
I find everything you do kind of peculiarly funny, to tell you the truth. You're a very funny individual.
Thanks.
I'm trying to think if you're a cookie cutter, but you have a lot of peculiarities.
That could be a cookie cutter. I don't
Hard to
work
figure
out.
out.
I don't work out. I should though, right?
I don't work out either. I go to war on my muscle fibers.
What's a cookie cutter?
Somebody that blatantly and more than once, whether it's the way they talk, something about their clothing or their appearance, that just copies off other people, and it's so obvious. Maybe using expressions, and it just, or things that they do, and they really don't know why they do it because other people do it. That's a cookie cutter. And like I said, there's two kinds of people, or a mix of both. There's cookie cutters and porno addicts. Everybody has both in them.
A little bit of both, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I was. There's still things I am that I don't like, but
What?
there's still cookie cutter tendencies in me that I'm trying to get rid of.
I thought you meant porn.
Like what? Like what? Eating McDonald's?
Watching NFL football, which was very entertaining games this past weekend. I'll say that.
Because they're not allowed to play defense anymore. game sucks now. I mean, it's entertaining for people that aren't.
Yeah, it does. They don't not know the tackle anymore.
Right. They're trying to get a new crowd, you know?
What kind of a crowd?
I don't know.
Alpha male or beta male?
Tree
You tell me.
huggers. What do you think? Getting rid of hard hits?
No, they're trying to prevent future
See if you
lawsuits, is what they're doing.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Peel that off. See if you won.
One what?
See, he's a fast food junkie. He knows all
I
about
don't give a
that
damn
shit.
what they're offering.
Well, they might pay
Price
$1
on
million.
Bullshit.
Give me it. That's why I'm fat. I eat this every day.
You're not fat. You weighed in at 290 on that scale at Vegas. I remember.
I used to be super thin.
You're 290?
No. I didn't get
Yeah, I was about to say, what?
There's no way he weighs 290.
No.
What'd you win, Pomps? $1 million.
Probably a
You
free
can have it.
If it's a free shake, you'll take
No,
it.
it's sat for so long.
Want a trip to Las Vegas Lounge?
I haven't weighed. You have a scale here? I haven't weighed myself in a long time.
Look, Nate's in Greece. Nate's in Greece with Dumbo.
Must be nice. Nate, you gold digger.
Oh my god!
International gold digger. Pinworm.
Holy shit! This is pretty funny. What Chris Sproul posted of Jay Masters.
He-Man.
Actually, pretty accurate.
Play some of his live from
Oh,
yesterday.
Jay's live stream last night was great. As soon as it starts, within 3 seconds, you know if he's drunk or not. You see the cup and that look in his eyes.
And he'll make that face with his mouth. He'll like grind
Yeah.
his teeth or.
His eyes will get real wide. Oh, you'll hear that. Then you know it's going to be an entertaining 30 minutes.
He went in on the rock.
Oh,
Good,
God.
man. Jesus. Oh. Leonard's favorite wrestler, The Rock.
Very overrated.
So, Lenny, I got the 27th off. I'll be joining you guys in Orlando.
Should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, it should be. Jason mentioned it this morning, but he didn't ask to come, which is good.
I don't know. I'd like to see him go up and.
I know you invited him.
Tell
Thank you
Hulk
for
Hogan
that. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be fine if he came up and said, "Give me a hell yeah."
Do you think you could put up with him in the car?
No. Put him in the trunk.
He was all right the last time.
He actually was pretty quiet the last time, but there was a lot of us in that van.
Andrew Calora actually mentioned he was impressed by his demeanor in Las Vegas and his instruction how to set up his own YouTube account, step by step.
What do you mean? Jason?
Andrew was impressed, yeah.
So Jason showed Andrew?
Step by step.
Oh, no shit. That's how he learned how to do it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
In Vegas, Andrew's had his own YouTube channel for a while now. Long before Vegas.
One of them.
Oh, you just mentioned it?
Yeah. Know how to monetize things or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Jason knows all about that.
Yeah.
The ads. There we go. All right. We'll get some questions rolling in.
I forgot what I was going to talk to you about. I had a whole bunch of stuff I've been thinking about. And I just
Doesn't surprise me.
That's why you got to put notes in your phone. I do that, and then I forget to look at the fucking notes while we're doing the podcast.
So you need more conviction. And then you wouldn't forget what you have to say. You're giving these wishy-washy answers. You better not ever take a stand and speak on your behalf in a court of law for any type of case, because they will shred you.
Jesus Christ.
Baba Booey.
Cookie cutter.
Oh, I was listening to the last podcast and I heard you talk about Area 51, and you were saying it was like a shelter.
For the elites, the
Where
rich.
did you get that from? Where did you get that
That's
information?
pretty well known. There's miles and miles deep of living quarters, food storage, water storage, medical. I mean, it's basically almost a whole city that's...
Well, what he asked is, where did you get that information from? Where can we find that? Where can we see
Look
that?
on the internet.
Just look on the internet. Type in Area 51.
Do you believe they have aliens?
The real purpose of Area 51.
That's what you type in.
I would try that.
Do you think they have aliens there?
They have evidence of life on other from outer space there.
You believe in aliens?
That's what an alien. That's what he asked. Fucking alien. I mean,
An
Jesus
alien
Christ,
is what
Leonard.
these fuckers that come over the border are, from my definition.
Okay.
UFO.
What's up with this smegma thing? Are you down with the smegma?
Yeah, what's with smegma?
Isn't that from
Yeah, I
the
would
training?
receive a nice shirt. Yeah, I would agree with that.
What does it stand for again?
Silent majority endorses great man again in 2020. You going to endorse him again? Vote for him again?
It depends on who else is running.
Oh, God. Like who?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Nobody wants to run against Trump. They're all scared shitless of him.
I'll wait to hear the debates.
They don't want to get exposed.
I'm registered independent.
Yeah, that's probably a smart way to go. I would agree with that.
Lenny, what would it take for you to seek medical help with your gut?
It's pretty.
This is a question on Instagram.
It's really nothing that can be done. It's there. There's certain things I could do to reduce the size, but it's not going anywhere. That tissue's here to stay. It's a lot of muscle, and it just has to be, I make it fast. Yeah, well, I don't know if that's going to happen. It has to be
worked loose.
No, it just. Because I'm proud to have it.
It's your signature.
Yeah. And there's a lot of other guys with it too. Girls, there's a lot of women with it too.
So then you're a cookie cutter.
No.
Okay.
So I didn't choose to have it or go out of my way to have it.
But you like having it?
In certain circumstances, yes.
When would it be a good circumstance to have a stomach of that size?
When you're training, you want to have a good stable core in athletics, particularly as an offensive, defensive lineman.
Which you're not
you have a
doing
strong
either.
core. Maybe possibly
that.
a street fight. Or just
fight.
being attacked when I'm on my bicycle or on a bus or out in public.
You don't think by having a smaller stomach that you still wouldn't be fucking huge?
No, there's body weight in there. I mean, let's face it, it's not going anywhere. And what is medicine going to tell me? As much as they tell me about the other things, not much. You have to figure it out on your own. Now, I do notice a reduction of it because I'm not injecting insulin there. I'm injecting my insulin in different body parts.
Where?
I do it in my legs. I do it in my triceps. I do it in my shoulders. I do it once a day. It's called Traceba. And if any maniacs would give me any information on protocol with that, I would like to know.
You know who to contact. You'd rather get advice from maniacs than your fucking doctor.
Yes, they don't specialize.
Great.
They don't.
What do you mean they don't specialize?
They specialize in writing scripts and treating symptoms.
Which is what you have, right?
I can treat my own symptoms. They have the prescription pad. If I had a prescription pad,
What would you write yourself?
very simple.
Okay.
Very simple. Sodium oxybate, also known as Xyrem. I'd be getting that pharmaceutical quality.
What is that?
Basically GHB, but it's for narcolepsy, and it's in a pure measured form.
Measured.
And
That's what you were telling me about the other day.
Napkin off the mic, please. Didn't he tell you before?
Yeah, you can.
It makes all that fucking
Yeah.
noise. And Jesus. Just hold it. Now, wait a minute. What else would you prescribe yourself?
There he goes. Does it again. It's great.
Never mind.
pharmaceutical testosterone. And anything else that, okay, they give you a blood test, but you got to look at it. Is there certain reasons why these levels are this way? And if there are, how do you change it before you start medicating? They don't do any of that. They don't say,
Yeah, these guys are lighting me
have
up.
more iodine in your diet, drink more water, get more sleep. No.
You getting requests?
Write a script. High blood pressure, write a script.
Here's a question for you.
You know what though? Since I tagged you in this, you're gonna have a lot of new followers, and if you tell them that you have secret tapes of everybody, that
Well, I do.
they'll be following you even more.
You got Brad in very incriminating situations and circumstances on tape?
Yeah.
Hell, son.
But it was when he
You won't
young.
release anything without my
Brad, he's still
consent.
young. He's
I would never do
other
that
than
to
his
anybody.
job and his family.
I trust Pomps.
Brad's is the same as
That's
he
what,
was.
he was the one that always had the camera, and we all trusted him, knowing that
Wait, what is this? You had a camera back then?
Yeah, I ate millimeters.
he doesn't know what that means.
It's the big tapes. Remember the big?
Oh.
Yeah, now they're like digital. Everything's digital. Like,
So you thought you were like a modern day version of the show Jackass, is what it was.
kind of. Yeah.
We did a lot of the same shit before they fucking did it.
Before, did Brad rub elbows with Marilyn Manson in any of these tapes?
Marilyn Manson. Nah.
Never met Marilyn Manson.
He's from around here though. You know that,
That's
right?
what
Is that why you're
Brad
asking?
told me that multiple times.
Didn't he go to Spanish River?
Um,
I thought he lived in Boca or something. You wouldn't recognize him without all that makeup on.
Yeah, I see he collapsed on stage recently this year. from dehydration.
Andrew and Brad, what was your first interaction with Big Lenny? I remember mine. In 1998, I remember it. Walking into the Old World Gym, and you and Kalora, it was either just before you worked out or just after you worked out. Remember you guys used to just hang out on the old white pickup truck?
Yeah.
And I'm walking into the gym, and you're staring at me, and you go, "You want to try testosterone? You do great on it." I must have weighed 160 pounds at the time, soaking wet. And I was like, "Oh, no, thanks. I think I'm okay." And you're eyeing me up and down, and you were trying to basically convince me to jump on a cycle of test. And we talked for about 3 minutes, and then I went in.
Yeah, I remember
That was
frequently.
it. Yep.
I don't remember the first time I met you.
You weren't afraid to come up and just start talking to us like a lot of people.
No, not at all. It was fun, especially outside. That's when we had the best conversations.
I remember the first time I saw you.
When was that?
Probably, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago. I was driving down Military Trail.
In the BMW?
It was an Audi, actually.
An Audi, oh.
And you're sitting on the bus bench right by that old gym. This is before I knew anything about you guys. And I was with my coworker. We're like, what the fuck? What is that?
What is it?
You were sitting on the bus bench with your bike there.
Yeah.
You were real dark, so I guess I don't know if you had a show or whatever. You were all greased up and you were just sitting there.
I was probably sweating.
When was
Greased
this?
up.
When was this?
Like at least 8 or 9 years ago. 7 or 8 years ago.
Then I remember another one of my favorite older conversations with Lenny. This is 2002. Yeah, that was when I went to Costa Rica for the first time. I'm walking into the gym, just like the last story I told. You and Kalora hanging out on the white pickup truck, and I hadn't seen you guys in a while. And you and I were shooting the shit. I asked you how you were. You asked how I've been. I'm like, well, I just got back from my first ever trip to Costa Rica. And you look me dead in the eyes and you go, "You fuck any chicks with dicks?" And I didn't know if you were being serious or not. And you did
serious.
not smile. You did not laugh. And I was like, I remember thinking, I'm like, holy shit, he's being serious. I'm like, no, man. But I saw where they hung out. There's a place called Morazon Park in San Jose, Costa Rica. And after 11 o'clock at night, that's where all the trannies hang out. And all the gringos will go there to try to pick them up.
Is that our next stop, Leonard?
Morazon Park. Look it up. Morazon.
He's remembering all that right now. You need a passport.
Yeah. 2-hour flights, nothing.
Trannies, huh?
Well, get you out of that cookie cut. I mean, what do you got to pick up a girl? It's just boring. If you go out and do something really outrageous, you're going to pick up some little whiny bitch. I don't think so. It's a total waste of time and money.
That one you were with sounded pretty whiny.
Yeah, she was all right. She was afraid of you, though. So when you came in, she's like, "I'm starting to get uncomfortable." She saw Brad with the tattoos and the big arms.
Oh,
she probably thought she was going to get beat up.
Scared of me, and you're the one fucking rimming her.
She got scared when you walked in the room.
Please.
Uncomfortable, put it that way.
The fuck was she scared? You have Greg sitting there filming your...
Do you feel her asshole tighten
balls
up?
together.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
She puckered up when Brad walked in?
Yeah, she wanted to blow everybody, but I think...
Really?
That was her saying, well, Pomps, let's cut to the chase. I didn't get sufficient responses from you, and I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think the maniacs are going to get it, so...
I think it's easy to say, based on what he said, that he walked in and was uncomfortable and fucking left.
Uncomfortable about what?
Dude, there's a bunch of...
It wasn't even that I was uncomfortable. I was just over it. I didn't want to hang out.
Why?
I was done partying.
Oh, okay. We could have at least said goodnight.
You never hit that point where you just want to go home and have be in your own fucking bed? It's happened to everybody.
I'm taking a cab.
It would have been a whole fucking scene if I would have started doing that.
Yeah, because I would have ripped
I know.
what you're afraid of.
I knew it.
We had a friend that used to do that. Remember Jimbo? Remember? He would just leave.
Yeah.
He'd never say goodbye to anybody, just be gone. We look around, where the fuck did Jimbo go? It's gone. Because he didn't want to go through the hassle of anybody breaking his balls. Like, why are you leaving, you fucking pussy? You know?
I would have sick 10 of them on you and hold them down.
Yeah, you never know. There could have been one in there that I liked.
Oh, Greg?
All right.
Sure.
All right, who's calling Greg?
Call him, Pomps. He's expecting you.
Well, I said it would be near you. I don't know if
Ask him if he built a room for Leonard yet.
Got him on speaker.
Make sure we can talk.
Right.
What time is it out there? 3 hours. It's 5
What is that? A cookie cutter milkshake?
chocolate shake with whipped cream.
Yes, it is. But it's better than nothing after a workout. After going to war, excuse me. I'm starting to sound like a real cook. Had a one workout. This is Richard Simmons.
Greg. Can you talk? Yeah. Okay, bye. Call back.
You and Greg don't seem like an unlikely pair.
Me?
Yeah, to be buddies with.
No, we've been friends a long time. I met him pretty much the same time I met Brad, which was...
We were in high school.
Were you a skateboarder?
Yeah.
Was Brad
The
really
first
good?
time I met Pomps was at a party, a house party. And we came in, I was with Nathan and Manny, Fat Manny. Remember?
Yeah.
And we came in with a bong. And we were going to smoke the bong, and Pomps was like, I don't want that. I want that. And he pointed over my shoulder, and they were rolling a joint the size of this fucking table. He's like, I want to hit that. I don't want to hit that.
I don't even remember that.
You don't remember that?
What do you think about that, Lenny?
Nothing. I never had that experience. Never went to, well, it was a house party, but after I was out of high school.
You never smoked a joint?
A couple times. Under 5, put it that way, my entire life. And none of them was that great. I did it in the hood, too, with some coworkers. So I moved to Florida. And we picked up crack course after that. And that was a bit more fun to me.
So you don't... You like the alternative scene?
Just doing what I felt like doing.
You go to fetish parties? Like fetish? The ones here?
I used to have my own.
That would be the thing to go to in Vegas. We got to find out when that is. You have a
I
fucking
got them in Lauderdale.
blast.
Yeah, there's a fetish factory.
Yeah, but then you go out of fat old white ladies walking around leather.
Isn't that what? Yeah. What's wrong with that?
He likes black women, black men.
No, I like girls, but they, no
I'm
cookie
pretty sure
cutters.
everything is there, right? That's all the fetishes.
No.
I think you would be an attraction there.
Yeah, but I couldn't go now,
Why not?
not medicated enough.
He can't get it up, basically.
No, and mentally I'm not there either. 200 megs doesn't do shit for me.
That's great.
All right, answers, Pomps, answers.
Go ahead, ask.
Never got an answer yet.
I'm here to talk to you. Yeah.
So you'd be willing
Another
to go
answer.
down to the Club Extra one of these nights and be filmed sitting in a bar like that?
Here?
Yeah,
Where's it at?
Fort Lauderdale.
Sure.
There's your ride, Leonard.
Oh, I'm not driving.
I think I could fit in the BMW.
Make Jason drive.
That would be fun.
Yeah, Jason, I owe him a few. He was supposed to train with me on the patio, but I got to get back to him.
When's he going to do that?
I don't know.
So there's a tranny bar in Fort Lauderdale. What's it called? Extra?
That's what I hear.
Extra. Well, extra
But then
something.
again, I don't know if I'm mentally able to do it right now. It's just not there.
Save it for Vegas, round 2.
They're asking when is Greg launching Lenny's porn career? When Leonard moves out there, Greg would be happy to do that. Hey, Big Lenny, why don't you go to a physical therapist so they can break up all that internal scar tissue in your elbows so you can do a full rep?
I don't think that's going to happen. It's have to be surgically removed.
Is that what it is? Is that what
Just, I did took osteophytes up before. Didn't do anything for my range of motion. Nothing at all.
What other weird Area 51 shit do you know?
Well, a lot of the things that Mark said that you're not told about, and what's going on in the media.
You're not told about, so how did you find it out?
Like what?
Well, there's a concerted effort to put more Caucasian men in prison.
You should start your own website and just, babble all this shit and say it's fact.
Why is there an effort to put more white people in prison?
Because
That's what
they
you
scare
said.
the left The commies. They're afraid.
It's like the opposite of what they're doing in regular jobs. Affirmative action.
So you think the white man is...
Workplace needs
You
more.
you never thought that working at the post office? That never came across your brain? When all these fat slobs saying, they don't know who they playing with.
Yeah.
They gonna mess with me like that, the fat 300-pound pig.
You have a point.
And you wonder why they're still on the job?
Yeah,
Not only that,
it's a shit show.
they're bringing out...
I don't know about your office.
And Andrew Swanson, I'll have to talk to him about that. He posted that issue where the white woman said that little black boy grabbed her ass in New York, and clearly
I saw that.
she bumped him, but she's a psycho. But what they want now is, they want every white person to be afraid to call the cops on a black person, even when in legitimate reasons, and therefore they're gonna run amok. There's not going to be public safety. I mean, if God forbid if they ever do gun control, but I mean, there's just going to be, you're scared for your life. What they got planned. And I'm talking a few years down the road, maybe sooner. And of course, when guys like us get in their 60s and 70s, if we make it, it's not going to be nice, the way things are going and the way things are being allowed to happen. And you can't look the other way. It's a serious threat.
To the white man is what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's some hardcore shit, man.
Well, you can see what's going on,
You have nothing to worry about. You won't live much longer.
Yeah, but I care about my fellow human beings.
You really care that much?
Brad, you should never make that statement either.
Why?
I wouldn't make that statement.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one that's in the hospital every other month because I don't want to listen to my fucking
You get into
doctors.
a car? Do you get in a drive around? You can get fucking...
No, you're right. You're
He
right.
said he's ready.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
do you know about the Denver airport conspiracy?
No.
It's a good one.
Well, what is it?
Just remind me. Let's call Greg.
Google it.
That's funnier.
You got to put them on speaker.
I hold them to my phone. You guys can talk to my mic.
Hey, I'm going to put you on speakerphone next to the microphone, and we'll see if we can make this work.
Everyone's not talking one at Greg.
Yo,
What's up?
what's going on?
How much?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Lovely.
Greg's calling, or we're calling Greg in Las Vegas. He's not here.
Leonard wants to say hi, Greg.
Hey,
Who
Greg.
does?
Greg, it's Lenny.
He's ready to move out there. He wants to know if you got your place ready for him to move in.
We needed another week there. We were just getting started.
You can stay at my house anytime, baby. I got a really
Yeah.
small bed, though. It's only a twin-size bed, so I'm going to have to be in you if we're going to sleep together.
So you've been going to the lounge at all? You've been having...
Hey, no. No, I don't go there that often. That's only when I'm really drunk.
Oh,
Every
okay.
night.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat place. I wish we could have brought those other three at the end.
Well, he was loving that. That's his new hotspot. I just said have him set you a cot in the back.
Yeah. I could fly out there for a weekend. Wouldn't be any problem.
You should hold that closer to him. Greg can't hear what the hell he's saying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Leonard, talk closer to him. We got to hook up that fucking those phone jacks that
I can barely hear you.
Hey, Greg.
the train wreck.
What?
What? Can you hear him?
What, are you working now?
Me? No, I'm off.
What are you doing out there? How's the weather? It's cooling off?
I'm off. I'm sitting out here in front of the dance school. I dropped off my daughter. Because they don't let me in because I have to be 100 feet away since, that incident.
You gotta.
They don't let me hear little kids dance around.
You're kidding.
Dance schools?
Yeah.
Regular schools at parks. I can't be near them.
Okay.
Why?
Do we want to talk about that?
No.
No.
You know he's joking. Come on.
Well, that's discrimination against the white man. Sounds like that to me,
No,
but
there's another one. I had to tell him what's black and blue and hates having sex. The 8-year-old in my trunk.
That's a Jay Masters turn.
That's a joke, by the way. He's 9.
you, like Brad said, he'd be a great stand-up comedian. I don't know if they'd like that, though, but
Not in this world.
Yeah, I know.
Not
That's
nowadays.
just a joke. Anyways, yeah, so I'm out here. I dropped my daughter off. She's in there. She'll be out in like an hour.
Hey, Greg, we were watching the video you took of Lenny. You did a good job, man.
I tried to get underneath and get some good angles, but it was very dark in there. she was very dark too.
Yeah, she was all right. But
Yeah. Well, that place is full of them though.
yeah, it's a 10-10-10 heaven. And they're very jealous, too. It's very jealous.
It was packed. It was a busy night in there. Jamming.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of cock swinging around in there that night.
Yeah. I just still pretty sore at Pomps for running out of there like a wimp.
yeah, I ran out of there, Greg.
Oh, yeah, I know. I turned around and said, hey, look at this. Where'd he go? What happened?
Ran the fuck out of there.
Did you get an Uber?
Yeah, walked outside, got a taxi, went to
You got
the.
an Uber, but it is some guy named Hubert.
Or he could have got so horny he went home with the guy. That's a possibility, too. I didn't think about it.
Next time.
I had them two in my car because they couldn't fit in the back. Lenny, you had to get a foot.
Yeah, I couldn't fit.
Yeah, we were squeezed in there.
Oh, yeah, his car's a 2-door. Yeah, forget it.
It was a good time, though. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Craziness over there. That place is, you missed a good night, Pomps. It was packed in there.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's safe, you know. You get a
You
good.
know it's safe.
Yeah.
It's not like going for that on West Palm. That's dangerous.
Yeah, I
Plus,
know.
there's
Greg.
legal ramifications.
Next time for
Oh, yeah,
sure.
it's a very upstanding place there. It's a beautiful place. The floor's not all that sticky that much.
They have any back rooms there?
They have one back room that's got pool tables in it. But then they have pool tables. It's not like the ping pong in the movie Accused with Jodie Foster when they raped her on the ping pong table. You know?
I wish they would have done that to me, about 10 of them.
They could have done. Oh, there you go. To get Lenny on the pool table.
Sexy Lenny.
Can you arrange that for him? That's what he wants.
Yeah, that'd be great next time.
They're all chanting 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, bang that pussy till it's sore, just like in the movie.
College boy.
That's right.
Here comes my cuckoo.
Yeah, who walked in there? She did. She got what she deserved.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
yeah, she did.
It's like me walking in there. If they do that to me, what am I going to bitch about it? I don't think so.
Give me that damn camera. I'll take control of this situation.
Yeah, man, you did. You did a good job. It was disgusting.
My old school days, my video days.
Yeah.
Now we're just going to be hounded to fucking post it somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You don't
see,
need to post that anywhere.
I'll see if I can get out there one weekend.
What, you want to come back out?
Yeah, he wants to plan another trip.
No, I don't give a shit. Anytime.
Anytime.
Great.
When's the fetish ball? Ask him when the
You don't even know. I only live like 5 blocks away from that place.
When's the fetish ball?
Oh.
Do you know?
I think it's sometime in October. Or no, November maybe. Sometime around there. I thought it was more like Halloweenish.
Is it once a year?
Yeah, it's always once a year.
Well, there's always weird shit going on out there.
The porn convention,
Yeah,
actually.
you can probably just Google it, fetish and fantasy ball, and they'll tell you.
What about the porn convention awards?
That's in January.
Would that be worth coming out for Lenny? Or do you have to kind of be like,
Maybe you got to get tickets.
Yeah.
Well, they're great. They're funny though. You got to go to the after parties.
yeah,
The awards suck.
yeah.
You ever get any awards, Greg, during your short stint?
You know, I won best anal. I want to thank my parents. I want to thank Jesus, for giving me this beautiful asshole. Thank you, it's so good. Thank you, God. It's so weird. They're up there crying. They think it's so professional, but I guess it is though. But it's just funny. Listen, I was on the 2016 ones.
No kidding.
No shit.
I'll have to Google that.
I was driving a car with Ronnie Reed.
Ronnie Jeremy.
Riley Reed? Is that what he said?
Yeah, it's a very nice one. Yeah, but then apparently I was just a cuckold husband. But it started off good.
That's fucking
I'm
funny.
getting sick over here. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta take it easy, man.
No, finally it's changed to the weather. Because Vegas only has 2 seasons, hot and cold, so it went from like 100 degrees one day. Now it's 70. But
Wow, must be nice.
Yeah, it's nice when it's cool out there.
It's nice. Yeah, January's pretty cold.
it's lovely. I would go up to the mountains. Nobody can hear the lady scream.
Yeah, he's got a tent in his fucking trunk.
Oh yeah.
Tell him about the
There's a
tent.
tent in there. I got firewood. In case and get the urge to go up there. It's only a kitty tent though, so it barely fits me. If I stretch out, I'm like head to feet stretching it, which is great for the women, because then they have to snuggle.
Yeah, watch out for the rattlesnakes.
There's only one rattlesnake in my tent.
All right, Greg, you got any words for Dale Chance?
And what?
Got any words for Dale Chance?
He doesn't know who that is. I don't even know.
He knows him.
Who's that?
You know, that guy you referred to in the video?
Oh.
Fuck you, Dale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You tell him to watch that video if he wants to see how to do it right.
Yeah. He don't have the balls to do a video like that.
You bury your face in there and go to work.
You hear that, Dale?
You wash up after. Well, don't, never mind. You leave that on there for 3 days.
Yeah.
You don't wash it. That's like a battle scar.
Oh my God.
Nice place to be.
What are you maniacs up to?
Doing a podcast live with you on it.
Oh, shit.
So 20,000 people or more are hearing this all around the world.
Oh, all right. Hopefully. Yeah, we gotta find some place to post that video. I want to see my work.
Yeah.
It's on Leonard's phone. He can send it to you. You can do what you want with
I
it.
don't know if I want that on my phone.
Why can't you post it?
Hey, the lighting was bad, that's all.
Yeah, it was bad. I didn't have my backlighting. You know?
I didn't get a chance to utilize a Snickers bar.
What happened with the Snickers bar?
You forgot about it.
Oh, yeah. I did. I bought you a Snickers bar.
What was he supposed to do with it?
Guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they were gonna share it. Like, what do you think? It's gonna go right up her fucking corn. There's some corn in this Snickers.
They were going to enjoy a post-fornication snack together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was his power bar before.
Yeah.
Since when did they start putting corn in Snickers?
Where did you get that idea?
From me. I ate a
that was from you?
I ate a power bar 15 years before.
You've done that before?
Did I get you the king size?
Yeah, it was a big power bar. It was as hard as a rock. You know how those things used to be.
Yeah. This one has hair on it.
Hey, wouldn't mind doing that right now, but oh well. See, that's what I get for hanging around all these squares, especially Brad. Missionary Brad.
Next 5 minutes, gotta go straight there, Lenny.
Yeah.
That's it. No party.
If it's open 24/7, I could sleep there, just buy the ticket. That's all. Airlines. I'd stay there for 4 days straight.
That's it.
You can get something to keep me up the whole time.
Yeah, it is open 24 hours.
24 hours. You crash in my place, you know, if you need.
Nah, you can get a hotel room.
I can't use my bed though, but that's all right. I don't want any chocolate stains in the bed.
I don't know. I think anybody could use a nice tan every once in a while, especially on a cold night.
Oh, there you go. You should have got yourself 2.
I know. I like that carload that pulled up. When we were pulling out, that carload pulled up. There was some nice big ones, older ones too. I like the older ones around my age. We have a lot in common.
You should have grabbed another one. We could have strapped it to the roof of my car.
Yeah.
We could have got bookended, one from each side.
Greg, do you have access to video equipment out there?
No, not really. Why?
No, saying if Lenny came back out there, he'd film it for real.
I could talk to my contacts.
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I could see. I don't know if they're not gonna let me borrow it. It might be a whole production. They go, come on in and film it. You know, maybe they do it on an amateur site or something.
Well, you gotta get Leonard something to get him up.
But I agree.
Oh,
He gets
free girl shit. Oh, you mean like little blue babies?
Yeah.
No, actually, can you have that girl? She could give me what do they call that? A fluffer. Because her head was good and it got me hard. Not particularly my kind of girl, but you know, she's a great.
Leonard gets stage fright.
She'll be a great fluffer.
Yeah, we might just have to do it normal. We're gonna have to do it without them then. If you get stage fright. Nobody likes Pete. Don't be keep shy.
You were never shy. Your first one.
No,
Were you shy making your first film, Greg?
No, I was alright because I had already filmed with them before. Not doing that, but like extra work for, months. So I was kind of already comfortable with them.
Wow. Yeah, you were a good-looking guy back in the day.
The same people all the time, filming and.
You had a great physique.
And makeup. It's all the same people.
Yeah.
But,
Some creepy old
I
guy.
only did that twice.
That's it?
Officially.
Yeah, the rest was all just extra work.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah, get paid for that? Sure.
Yeah, do you get paid too? No, thank you very much.
Damn, Lenny, you should move out there. You could do that for side work.
There you
Yeah,
go, a little side action.
Lenny would be a big draw, actually.
we were talking about that.
You get your own series. Get your own series.
Just got to get the talent out there for me, that's all.
We're talking about it. Just scoop them up.
Las
Yeah,
Vegas
I agree.
Lounge.
Yeah, it's already out there.
Yeah, on the
You
streets.
just got to give them a couple $100. Here you go, ladies, starring the film.
Yeah.
That's their production fee.
Yeah,
Their acting fee.
sure.
Sounds like you guys got it all planned out.
Yeah, then it's just they sign a waiver and everything's good.
No liability.
There's a lot more to it than that, but
Yeah.
Those are the basics.
we're just going to tell them that and just do it in my house. It's fine.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
ladies, find this so we don't sue us later in case you get hurt. Pick your safe word, and here we go.
My safe word's Dale Chance.
What?
My safe word will be Dale Chance.
Mine's Snickers.
Oh, man. So
Anyway.
when we finalize the next trip, we'll let you know for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I got to plan a trip out there too, but I don't barely get any vacations where I'm working, you know.
Yeah, it's
But I'm due a vacation actually. I've been here a year now. I haven't had any time off.
You still have family over here, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where?
here? No. Does
Oh no, they said I thought this man had the family here. No, I don't have any family there. No, they're all either in New York or in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
New York? That's where you should go.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got some good ones out there for Lenny out there too.
They're everywhere. Just got to get out there.
Yeah, they're all around. You just gotta find them.
And if I had a car, heaven forbid, that's where I probably would be now. Who knows?
yeah, we wouldn't see him again.
Yeah, Lenny's ready to come back. He already booked the flight for next week. He called me yesterday.
Oh, make it happen.
Yeah.
All right,
And then
Greg.
he takes some videos. He takes some pre-videos in the bar.
You did?
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can film in there. Why not?
Oh, you
Your own-
can.
your
I thought
own
you said-
phone.
Yeah, it's a fun, relaxed place.
Yeah, everybody's in fucking disguise. What do they give a shit?
Yeah. What do they know? It's like Halloween in there every day.
Right.
Better.
Trick or treat.
Halloween sucks for
But,
cookie cutters.
when did we go? Was it the weekend? Was it Friday? Saturday?
It was Saturday.
It was Saturday night.
Saturday, yeah. Saturday, yeah. You got a good one. A lot of them in there. So when you go in there on like a Monday, it's like a dude with a week.
Yeah, and
Hey, what's up? You're like, oh boy.
yeah,
What's up, John?
that girl was a little too aggressive with me. She had her hand on the back of my neck the whole time. Wouldn't let me turn my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let you turn your head where? To look at the other one?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was trying to look all over the place. She wouldn't let me turn my head.
She wanted you all to herself. Himself.
Yeah, she
You look
came.
at me in the eyes.
She came right up to me, and that was that.
He
Did
said,
she smack you with it?
No, I didn't get the chance to do that. I was going to, but when Brad walked in the room, she said, "I feel uncomfortable."
We were all in there. We talked about Brad.
Yeah.
I don't know. When she saw Brad, that's what she told
no,
me.
we all came in at the same, because I found him and Clora down at the bar when I walked
They were there
in.
before you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. You did go.
But then we all came back in.
But when Brad came back in, she looked at me and said, "I feel uncomfortable." I said, "Don't worry, I'll protect you, daughter."
Plus it was fucking 6:30 in the morning.
She thought we were all coming in to join the party.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for this, boys.
I said, "Daddy will protect you."
Yeah, Daddy's got you.
Nasty fuck.
Daddy's tight asshole.
Oh, it
Isn't that what she said?
smelled like sex and shame in that room when we came back in.
You're right. Her piss did smell like popcorn. If it wasn't so dark, I would have chugged it, but it was way too dark.
Did you gargle?
I should have.
Should have gave a shout out while you were gargling.
You think Dale can handle this?
Yeah, I don't think Dale could do that. He wouldn't have the guts or the balls.
Try it with the water, gargle, and
Get a practice. Getting ready for the big game.
Well, this time she don't have to piss in a cup. Just go right in my mouth. Probably turn me on better.
You are a demented fuck.
You're a boring fuck.
Okay.
And a square.
I'll take it.
all right.
Call me that.
And Pomps is an unknown.
All right, Greg. Unknown. What does that even mean? What are you talking about?
You're an unknown entity.
Yeah.
Lenny's mad that I left the training bar still.
I'm still perplexed. I haven't been given an honest answer.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that I understand.
Because you would have gave me shit.
We weren't sure if we were leaving you and you're in the bathroom somewhere. We leave him? Is he still there? Holy shit.
Yeah, when you are in those circumstances, you kind of got to let them know if you're leaving. Because who knows if that were to happen.
No, I told him on the car.
You take 4 big guys, scoop you right up. They'll throw anybody back there.
I thought they were girls.
No, I'm talking about the.
I don't understand when they have a men's and a ladies room there, though.
Well, any of those girls could legally go into a woman's room anywhere in the country now. No questions asked.
There?
Yeah.
Just got to do the old tuck.
Right.
The old tranny tuck.
And they're good at that. I mean, they're tucked up pretty tight.
They're standing at the urinal, but they're peeing backwards. You know what I'm saying? Facing the urinal backwards. Whee!
Yeah, that's how they got to do it, huh?
Who knows? They may have had glory holes in those bathrooms. I should have checked them out.
No one went into the bathroom?
No.
Probably some weird shit going on in there.
No, I went in the bathroom.
Was there anything going on?
I went to mention they had 2 urinals and a stall, but there's nobody else in there.
Was there a toilet without any enclosures?
Crowd around the bathroom. You know?
Yeah.
Just like, what's going on in there?
No glory holes?
Anyway.
That's for next
No, I
time.
don't have glory hole. No, I didn't see one. They need a hole puncher in there. That's the other name of my cock, hole puncher.
I worked with a guy that had a glory hole.
It's a straight-hole puncher.
I worked with a guy that carried a hole puncher in his car. He used to make an instant glory hole in under 30 seconds. This big fat guy named Tom. Andrew Kalora knows him.
Oh my
Did he put
god.
that on his Grindr account bio?
Basically, he kind of looked like Captain Kangaroo, if you remember that TV show.
I can
From the
punch a
70s.
glory hole in 30 seconds or less, baby. Maybe in the bathroom.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. What else you guys up to? Anything fun going on at the gym?
Anything fun at the gym?
There's some nice black girls walking around. But there's not enough fun.
There's a gym right by the lounge.
Oh, yeah?
Very good.
Yeah, I like those kind of gyms out there.
Las Vegas Athletic Club.
Yeah.
Right down the road.
That's
Not the
very
same road,
commercial.
actually.
It's big.
Yeah, there's a lot of nice gyms out there that have their own unique instead of these corporate
You go in
gyms.
there, you can just take a shower right in there, and then you walk back over.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that, a place to eat, I'd be there all damn day.
Well, yeah, there's a 7-Eleven on the corner. You get some food there.
Maybe a Korean buffet around the corner.
What?
Buffet.
A Korean buffet.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a hotel right there. There's the used to be the Hilton. Now it's the Westgate. It's like right down here, right down a couple.
And it's safe, no hassle. That's what I wish I had where I lived.
Leonard sold.
Las Vegas Lounge right inside
Spend your final days in Vegas.
instead of that cigarette-filled CJs with those white trash scum in there.
You can be like Nicolas Cage and leaving Las Vegas.
Yeah.
There you go.
Perfect.
Except you'd be Elizabeth Shue crying in the bathroom with a bloody asshole.
That's good.
Ah, the good old days. I remember college.
On that note. All right.
All right, man. Thanks for your time, Greg.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
All right, Greg, I'll let you know when I'm coming.
Yeah, you guys call me anytime, whatever.
Thanks for the invite.
Whatever. I'll get on the horn wherever I can.
Yeah, we'll give you a few weeks' notice before he comes out again.
All right. Yeah. Look, I get this way. I can move. No, I'm just kidding. All right, boys.
right.
Let me know.
All right.
Great.
And I'll call you if I want to plan a little surprise trip out there for the weekend.
All right. Thanks.
All right, Greg.
Right, be good.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
See
All
ya.
right, see you.
Bye. Bye.
He's fucking funny, man. He's got it all planned out for you, Leonard. You're all set.
Yeah, go be a porn star out there. Live the dream.
Yeah, porn is so boring. They needed some good direction. I got some good ideas.
Fly out Friday night, come back Sunday.
Yeah.
Take that red eye we took.
It's rough. You could always get like an early Monday flight coming back too if you wanted.
Nothing's rough as when you're taking all that shit. Everything else is a piece of cake once that shit's out of your system.
Yeah, sure. You went out there fucked up too. If you go out there now when you're feeling healthy, you'd probably be all right.
But this, my mentally and physically, is not working.
Really?
It's not there.
What would you need?
Some more tests and some GHB probably.
Oh, really?
Never fails. 200 migs ain't cutting it.
You're gonna have to find some water.
Is it always this hot in here? You like it like this?
Used to it. 77.
It's a little warm for my taste.
I'll lower it if
You
you
do a
want.
mail route out there on the road?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm outside all day.
This should feel ice cold to you.
It's okay. It's like,
The AC system in this house isn't very efficient. Just to bring the house down 1 degree, it'll stay on for like 35 minutes. And it's a new system, too.
That sucks.
sounds like it
Yeah.
might be a leak.
I just had it checked out in August.
Did you say you were afraid of going to hell earlier?
I would say so.
With all the things you do?
Well, what gets you into hell is saying that, self-righteousness. Oh, I'm better than this person. I'm better than that person. I don't sin. I'm perfect. That gets you into hell, in my opinion. And hating people. I don't hate anybody anymore. I never really hate anybody, but I used to, wish ill will towards others. And the internet, with all its gruesomeness, like on Gore Page and YNC, has brought a new level of kindness to me, just watching all the gore and stuff like that. Less inclined to assault anybody physically.
What's the most fucked up thing you've seen lately on that page?
Well, of course, 3 guys and a hammer's pretty bad.
The
He
Ukrainian
said
one?
lately.
Yeah. Lately,
That
probably,
I know what you're talking about though. That was fucked up.
I saw one where they took a girl in Brazil, teenage girl, cut her up in the woods and raped her, sticking knives in and out of her body while she bleeds to death.
Jesus, man.
Kind of cute in the face. Not nice.
Lenny, your sock is touching me down here.
What's the most goriest thing you've ever saw, Pomps?
That hammer video was fucked up.
I don't go on any of those fucking sites. I don't want to see that shit.
Why not, Brad? You need to educate yourself.
It's not about educating. I don't want to be disturbed.
Why?
Did you watch that whole thing with the hammers?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
The people's heads getting cut off.
Yeah, poked in the eye with
The early ones.
Yeah. Well, they were filming, ripping babies out of women's wombs,
What?
ripping the fetus right out.
Where is this?
It's not really on there, but that's the kind of tapes
Denver, Colorado is home.
they find these guys.
Denver, Colorado is
How are
home
you
to
doing
America's largest.
I was trying to find the Denver conspiracy for him.
What's that about?
We could save it for next time, maybe.
How about a quick synopsis?
Here, it's a minute long.
Airport called the Denver New World Airport. The airport was built by Freemasons in 1995 and features a Freemasonic dedication capstone in the atrium. A time capsule is buried underneath the stone to be opened in the year 2094. The New World Denver
I'll be here.
Airport
I'll be
is a
around.
swastika-shaped runway.
Swastika.
There is reportedly a deep underground military base beneath the
There's a swastika-shaped military base in San Diego.
subterranean tunnel
I've seen that.
connected to a large large network of underground.
We can't listen to anything without somebody interrupting
As
shit.
passengers drive up to the main airport terminal, they are greeted by a sinister-looking 32-foot-high fiberglass blue stallion with veins popping out of its body and demonic eyes that glow bright red.
That's for real.
Not exactly a calming influence for travelers who are already spooked about getting on a plane. The sculpture is believed to symbolize the pale horse of the apocalypse mentioned in the Bible, whose name is Death. The sculptor, Luis Jimenez, was killed by the horse when a chunk of the sculpture broke loose and came crashing down on him. Locals call the horse Lucifer. Inside the airport, travelers hurried past grotesque gargoyles in suitcases that leer down at them.
I think somebody's smoking too much dope over there.
This is for real. What are you talking about?
4 panels of giant-sized wall murals in the baggage claim area tell a terrifying and prophetic story in pictures of how humanity's future is going to unfold. The first mural reveals a horrific Darth Vader.
This is Denver's main international airport.
And a gas mask. The gas mask indicates that the next war will use depopulating biological or chemical agents. The white dove that he is killing symbolizes peace. On the right are destroyed buildings reminiscent of the Twin Towers. The Nazi general scimitar's sword has been swished through the air, leaving behind a rainbow chemtrail that poisons the air and ethnic population below it.
That's what you were talking
On
about.
the left is an endless line of weeping
Holy
women
shit, you might be
refugees
right.
holding dead babies. There is no trace whatsoever of violence to the dead children, who appear to have died from the deadly gas of the toxic rain.
Sounds very plausible.
Why are there no men present? Presumably, they have all been killed. The Nazi general scimitar's sword that destroys peace is a symbol used by the Shriners, who are Freemasons. Freemasonry is a fraternity within a fraternity. Outwardly, it is a friendly charitable organization that conceals an inner brotherhood of the 33rd degree elect. The next airport mural shows a forest and a city in flames. The world's endangered animals and plants are extinct. Buffaloes, whales, leopards, elephants, and sea turtles. The sickly haze and leaping flames suggest a nuclear or biochemical devastation.
Yeah, I've heard enough.
Children are the only
Cut it off.
survivors, and they are weeping over 3 old...
Pomps, that's very plausible.
Don't worry, Leonard will watch that later.
Biological and chemical
That's
attacks.
Denver International Airport conspiracy.
Makes a lot of sense. I hate to say it, but it's right on. It's going to happen.
Yeah, if you ever go there, it's
Of course
real
it's going
weird.
to happen. The biological and the chemicals.
I was just wondering if you heard about that.
Didn't
since
hear
you
that.
were-
Thank you for bringing it to my attention. It needs further explanation. But, you know,
That'll be something you can research
something that
later.
could happen if 10, 20 years down the road is that.
Yeah, that's basically what it was saying.
And those Freemasons, yeah, they're kind of creepy and something wrong with them.
Leonard, your favorite actual female commented in the comments section.
Who's my favorite female? Christina?
Said she will never forget what I saw in Vegas.
Who?
caskets of an
Remember her?
Yeah, I remember her from Lou's Party, too.
Yeah.
Well, let me extend you an invitation down to South Florida anytime you want. You know, you got a choice of places to stay. You could stay at my place.
Yeah.
That's her first choice.
I'll take some time off.
So we'll say her name is Hannah.
Why don't you plan to meet her in Vegas?
Well, Hannah.
Not Hamburg's Hannah. It's,
Or we can come and meet you, maybe have a little get-together with you and your husband up in New York, too, would be fun.
Speaking of Hamburg, did you see the picture he posted of himself holding a framed picture
of all of us at Brews Room?
Right. And did you see what the trolls have done with that picture?
I know. It's fucking
Holy
hilarious.
shit.
It is fucking
That's
hilarious.
great.
What do they do?
Would you like to see? Watch. Hold
If you
on.
paid attention to your Instagram, you'd see how much shit you get tagged in.
Pumps, do you want to be a member of the Delray Misfits?
Lenny, look.
Perhaps. Well, let's
Perhaps.
check this out first.
Who's that?
Looks like me.
Yes.
My ass is looking tight, and that's the off-season, too. Not like
That's the
Dale's.
dog ball shot. That
Dale's
dog balls.
flabby cottage cheese ass.
Courtesy of Lenny Person's Last Erection.
Print that on a shirt.
They're saying you're scared to know what's wrong with your stomach. That's why you won't get an MRI and you pretend to be claustrophobic.
No, it's pretty obvious.
So what are you going to do to fix it?
Nothing you can do. The muscle's already developed. Now I'm noticing it's not as protruded since I'm not injecting insulin there or HGH. I'm actually injecting different forms of those in other areas of my body, and I notice a big difference. But the main thing is being able to breathe. When I was cutting off my breathing, and that was at its worst in Vegas. Not fun.
Can you lay on your back now?
Yeah, but I still get up and sleep. I still sleep best in the recliner, but now it's done. I'm sleeping probably 5 or so hours straight, maybe on my back, and then 1 or 2. I'm not getting 8 hours sleep at once. No, that ain't happening. But
how long can you go? Like 5 hours?
But I'm waking up a lot, I think.
So it's not straight.
Now I'm grabbing my pillow and my covers thinking there's a big, thick black chick next to me, and there's not.
You're such a fucking child. You're snuggling with your pillows,
just being
pretending
normal.
It's a fucking person.
Body pillow.
Jesus.
Yeah, with a nice nappy hair.
I'm sure you got a wig somewhere.
Soft island skin. Unlike these girls with these rough, horrible complexions.
This is a good idea. They said give Lenny a strong edible for his MRI. When you're ready, I have one at home.
I was laughing when you said that about breathing because from Jay eating the edible, he was like, "I'm just trying to focus on breathing."
Yeah. He was so high.
At the Hoover Dam.
But he wanted to blame us going to the Hoover Dam.
Oh, by the way, I was watching Gomer Pyle on MeTV, which I don't watch much. It was I forget what day it was. But anyways, Gomer won a sweepstakes. If you're not familiar with it, he's with Sergeant Carter on the Marine base, and he won a sweepstakes in Nevada. And one of Sergeant Carter's old girlfriends, since he had all this money to spend, he called up his girlfriend and says, "Oh, we'll trick Pyle. We'll use that money. We'll go out for drinks, dancing, and partying all night." So she's like, "Oh, I'm so excited, hot blonde slut." So first Gomer went to the National Metal Museum where different pieces of metal and ore is in this thing. And she's like all pissed off. And Sergeant Carter's like telling this girl, don't worry. We'll be out of here in half an hour. Then we'll get a hold of that money. We'll get sleepy. We'll tell him to go ahead and back to his room and sleep. And we'll go out and party, baby. She said, I hope you're right, Vince. And their next up was none other than, come on, Sergeant Carter. I'm going to take you all to the Hoover Dam. And I started laughing my ass off to think in the late 1960s, taking someone to the Hoover Dam was considered a fucking joke. You can look up the episode.
Hey.
It's fucking, when I saw that, I almost pissed myself. And she was so pissed, they're looking down at it. And she's like, I'm going to kill you. You promised to take me on. He goes, and he's like, oh, lady, isn't this great? The wonders of the Hoover Dam. Oh, and the first thing I'm thinking about,
of course,
Brad is,
the only people that complained were you and Jay. Nobody else.
Who the hell? It's like a joke to take people to the Hoover Dam.
Why?
Watch the episodes. That's Gomer Pyle.
It's awesome.
When he wins the sweepstakes. They were making fun of that in the 60s. Oh, and then at the end, guess what Gomer did with all that sweepstakes money? Right? This is the blonde and Vince. They go, finally, we're going to get the money. We're going to party. This nun comes up, and he says, I want to give this remainder to you as a contribution to your charity. And that woman's like, oh, I'm going to kill you. The Hoover Dam.
Have you ever been there?
No, and I never will go.
Dumb. What if you had trannies lined up there?
Damn right.
What if your next tranny said,
why don't they get all the 10-10-10s in the world and concentrate them into the dam? Then you
scared the shit out of Andrew because there's no barrier. You can look right over the side.
Are you trying to kill somebody, Brad?
No, but you could.
Easily.
Very easily.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Well, why would you want to go there? That's nuts.
I'm surprised they still have it.
I know. Isn't it ridiculous?
Brad, why don't you, what are you, Gomer Pyle now?
Yeah, I'm Gomer Pyle.
Hey, Private Pyle.
Hey.
Pyle.
The Brady Bunch went there too, right?
Yeah. I wish you could look it up right now. There's got to be a clip. Look up real quick, please, Punts. Gomer Pyle goes to the Hoover Dam. See if anything comes up so we can play it.
Is it the whole episode?
halfway into the episode. Maybe they'll show a clip. Gomer Pyle goes to the Hoover Dam. I almost pissed myself. And you see the look on that blonde's face when she was dragged there. She was pissed.
You're such a prick.
Let's go to the Hoover Dam. You guys are in for a real surprise. We're going to the Hoover Dam.
Oh my God.
Whoops. Well, I'm definitely planning on going to Italy next year. And the Ments will be flowing. Probably maybe in the springtime.
I was looking up airfares. There's one direct flight from Miami to Milan.
Not bad. What are you looking at, about grand?
About 1,100 round trip.
Holy shit, that's
Not
a lot.
bad.
That's a lot.
It's worth it.
And then there's one that goes to JFK from here, JFK to Milan.
Yeah, we got to get with Winston Churchill.
I got a round trip to Madrid for fucking $480, man.
Not bad.
Yeah.
What's in Italy? Why do you want to go there?
Christina Broccolini.
Oh.
Like he's just going to get off the plane and she's going to be standing there waiting for him. It's fucking goon.
If Adam McLeod could control...
You're going to be in...
It wouldn't surprise me.
You're going to be in Italy and you'll never see her.
I could see someone knocking at my door one day, looking out the peephole, and it's Adam McLeod standing with her. I wouldn't even be surprised.
There you go, Adam. There's more pressure on you, buddy.
That's not pressure. Adam chews up pressure and spits it out. Which means he chews up cookie cutters and spits them out.
There you go, McLeod. McLeod.
Did you find it yet, Pomps?
No, I'm looking, man.
For you, buddy.
Just Google in.
I'm sure you're real happy you got
Just Google
involved.
Gomer Pyle goes to the Hoover Dam. See if that works. They may show a clip.
You're so obsessed. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, they had a whole episode about how ridiculous it was back in the 60s. How much of a square can you be if in the 60s they're calling that goofy?
Gomer Pyle.
I love how he makes fun of us for going to the Hoover Dam, but he gets a pass for going to a fucking tranny bar.
Damn right.
No, Leonard's not drinking a Starbucks Frappuccino. That's a McDonald's milkshake. He wanted extra whipped cream.
It's been a time since I swallowed it. A long time. I can't remember. It's bad when you can't even remember.
All right, let's not even talk about that shit.
Fuck.
What?
The episode's called Vacation in Vegas.
Yes. Yes, look for it halfway through. All expense paid. And where does he go? A goofball.
Oh, that's Vegas Vacation.
Did they go to Las Vegas Lounge too?
Would have been a lot better. Imagine back in the 60s. There's some nice tan tens I found from the 60s. Couple singers and a Motown band. One that actually lived in Georgia until she was 85 and died. Not bad looking.
Is that the name of the show, Gomer Pyle?
Yeah.
Or is it MASH?
Gomer Pyle, USMC.
Am I getting that mixed up?
Here, Leonard, you got to wish this woman a happy anniversary. I can't say her fucking name. She asked
Go for it.
from Australia. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
Let me see.
Supriya Kaniju.
Yeah.
Supriya Kaniju, happy birthday.
No, it's a happy anniversary to her and her husband Sinan.
Supriya Kaniju.
Sorry, we just butchered your name.
I want to mention the fact that you have an anniversary with your husband, and I'm very proud of you, and you're a very attractive young girl.
1 year.
1 year, I hope you make it many more like me.
Like you.
2095 and more. Enjoy your anniversary and many years. And I'll see you when we get to heaven.
Heaven.
Yes. Which Christina's going to carry me, by the way, when I die.
You don't think you're going to be reincarnated into...
Possibly. That's possible. Again, being not a religious person, anything's possible. But I just don't see this as quite the end. I just don't see it like that.
I hope you're right. Hope it's better.
Well, better's a state of mind.
I guess.
What would you want to be reincarnated as? Out of anything out there.
Probably an eagle or a hawk.
That's what I would want.
So you can eat anything you want and fuck anything you want.
Yeah, and shit on anybody you want.
Yeah. Just like the times Brad's got shit on you too, Pomps, on the mail routes. You have to experience that as a postman.
Yeah.
Yep.
The droppings.
Been shit on and stepped in multiple piles of shit.
Bit by
Lazy
animals.
Fucking people that don't pick up
spider webs, and the spider
dogs.
bites Brad. A brown recluse bites Brad in the neck, and he gets all swelled up.
How far in is it on the episode?
Like halfway. More. That's the beginning, right in the middle.
This is this red episode?
Yeah, looks like it. More.
You don't want to be reincarnated as a 10-10-10?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind walking down the street and have men just drool over me. That might be an interesting experience. Although they seem to do that now every time I ride my bike without a shirt on.
Here's a question for the podcast. Okay, you ready? And don't interrupt me. Just let me finish it. So this kid, Slim or Slijim, whatever the fuck his name is, he said, I reconnected with an old crush, had a few weeks intensive contact by chat and phone. Some nights we talked for 6 hours. Stupid. We set up meeting. A day before the meeting, I texted her, call me. She replied, asked nicely. I texted again, call me. From there it went south. I called her here and we had a short, awkward call. These people can't fucking spell. When we hang up, she texted me, it was fun talking to you, but I want to leave it here. Wish you all the best. How strange. Should I reconnect again or leave it as it is and move on and take the L?
Move on. What's the matter with you?
No question, yeah.
Show some pride.
Lenny?
It's a no-brainer.
You already wasted some nights that you talked to her for 6 hours on the phone. What are you, a fucking woman too?
What could you be talking about?
Exactly. How the fuck could you sit on the phone for 6 hours? He's from another country. That's why he couldn't spell very well. Keep it moving, man.
If she's not interested in you, you shouldn't be interested in her. Move on. Period.
Pomps, you know how to use a computer?
Yeah, why?
Did you get to that yet?
It's not the right episode.
Gomer Pyle wins a sweepstakes and goes to Vegas. Vacation Las Vegas.
Oh, here we go. I'm
1966.
Jesus.
See how easy it was? Pumps.
Fucking cookie cutters.
Here's another question from Hayden Bray. Another favorite name for you. Every time we do cameos, there's so many of these millennial names he fucking makes.
Vacation in Vegas. Look it up. 1966, March 11th. Gomer wins a trip for two to Vegas and takes Sergeant Carver with him. The sergeant has no money, so he has to rely on Gomer for entertainment. And Gomer has set an itinerary which includes things like going to a rock museum and the Hoover Dam. I'm surprised Brad didn't take us to the rock museum. And I don't mean the rock and roll either.
Yeah, okay, asshole.
Like,
that's where you go to find.
And the Hoover Dam.
That's where you go to find your
1966, Brad.
Who gives a shit? What's your point? What is your fucking
52
point?
fucking years ago.
Who cares?
They're laughing at that shit.
Who gives a fuck, man? You're the only one that had a problem.
Our itinerary included the Hoover, same as Gomer Pyle.
Yeah.
In 1966, it doesn't get any more dorkier than that. And by the way, Jim Nabors, the actor that played him, is a homosexual. And I believe he died of a certain disease. 4-letter word.
No shit.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
If I'm not mistaken.
Allegedly.
Well.
All right. Do you want to move on, or you want to keep fucking breaking my balls?
I can't believe this. It's just so uncanny.
If nobody wanted to go, we wouldn't have went. It was just
Gomer Pyle wants to go, for God's sake.
Suggestion, and it's like, okay, let's go. We had time to kill. And you had to sit in a room because you're a little fucking stupid jerk off that takes drugs you shouldn't fucking take, and you're too goddamn big. All right, here's another question that this kid asked me the other day. Ask Lenny what he thinks of the Hodge twins.
They're all right. They could probably possibly be sons of mine for all I know. But they need to get with the teeth brushing program. They got bad tooth decay. Other than that, they look great.
How old are they?
They're probably young men, late 20s maybe.
So they could be your kids.
Possibly, but
I got
There you go.
Too.
There's your
Why?
answer, buddy. Now troll them.
I drink a lot of lemonade.
because you missed a lot of brushing.
I brush every day.
When you were a kid, you went to sleep and you forgot to brush.
Yeah, I never did that.
That'll do it.
You were a smoker for years, too.
Oh, yeah. I smoked for like 15 years.
Ugh.
Yeah, it sucked.
Just think all that money you would have saved from not smoking.
Yeah.
Brad still smokes occasionally.
Thanks, Leonard. So what? It's a bad habit, I agree.
Not at the Hoover Dam.
Yeah.
No, I didn't smoke at the Hoover Dam, I don't think. It's whenever I drink alcohol, man. The minute I start drinking, I want a cigarette. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Well, that's...
Don't get that. Yeah, it's real normal.
It's not normal. It's just fucking, it's a bad habit.
When I drink some GHB, you damn well better believe I want to suck off a 10.
Yeah, see, I'd rather smoke a cigarette than blow a tranny, you fucking pig. Goddamn idiots.
Not going to get any protein out of that cigarette, Brad.
It's true. I'm not going to disagree with you. It's stupid.
It's not.
You need to get down.
He's not going to get any viruses either.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah, look at you. I saw where that tongue was, you fucking
Yeah,
disgusting.
look at it now.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the teeth.
Yeah, it's not normal that you're fucking... that you haven't dropped that from some...
It's a strong immune system.
Yes, Lenny's heard the song Hooker with a Penis, I'm sure. Maybe we'll go out with that.
I never heard it, honestly.
Neither have I.
Tool.
Now I'm curious.
Or we could go out with...
It's a good song.
Gomer Pyle theme song.
Is there a Hoover Dam theme song?
What was the show called that he was on?
It was Gomer Pyle.
Gomer Pyle
Oh,
goes to
it was
Las
called-
Vegas.
It was called Gomer Pyle?
Yeah, that's
Goes to
what I was
Las
at.
Vegas. March 11th,
Wasn't he in
1966.
MASH?
No.
That's what I asked, exactly. He was.
No. Jim Neighbors. He was in Andy Griffith.
Oh, J. Master.
You know, he was in the Andy Griffith show. He was he used to work on the cars, I believe. He used to work in the garage, and he was also later on he worked on the where you had the show. Yeah, and he's
It was called the Gomer Pyle Show?
yes. You never saw that?
No. Before my time. You're 10 years older than me.
Yeah, but we had those reruns on in Pittsburgh all the time.
I didn't watch a lot of TV when I was a kid, to be honest.
Why?
Because I went outside.
With Pomps?
Yeah, I went skateboarding. I never liked being in the house. I always had to leave. The minute I got out of school, I go home, get a snack, drop my books off, and go out and play.
I don't know.
My parents didn't want me sitting in front of the fucking TV all day. I didn't watch a lot of movies, shows, much.
I did actually. I watched a lot of TV.
Maybe on a rainy day, but even still, we go out and play in the fucking rain. It's different down here. Year round, you can go outside. It's not like when you get snowed in and shit.
Well, it's fun to go out in the snow, but
Now parents are encouraging their kids to sit in front of the fucking
Yeah, man,
TV
that's
and
horrible.
computer. Well, to make, because they're making money playing video games. I go in my parents' neighborhood now, and there's still kids in that neighborhood, and there's never any kids outside anymore. When I was growing up, there's all fucking day and night.
yeah, they're watching porn.
They're learning about trannies.
Yeah, and there are going to be some sick people in the next 20, 30 years walking around too, trust me.
Want to find a song to take us out?
Oh, I forgot. I want to mention two very important sponsors that are near and dear to my heart.
What a good boy you are for remembering.
The first
that
one
shit.
being buyresearchliquids.com. Please support them for your SARMs, peptides, anti-estrogens. Check out their website. Many unique things
That's
for research
all,
purposes.
And it's all good shit, too.
Yeah. The newworldnutritionals.com with the finest, cleanest protein on the market right now. And I just need you guys to give me a call because you changed your number. But those two are part of my team next year for the Ruby.
Maybe you should take the hint. I don't know.
And my goal is to just be the
Maybe they
biggest
dropped you.
and the hardest freak on that stage. And I'm working very intelligent this year to make that happen.
Can I sponsor you?
Absolutely.
What does that entail?
Hopefully the Las Vegas Lounge.
He's like, sponsor you to Be like an alcohol sponsor, tranny sponsor to get you away from that shit.
Only a kiss from Christina could get me away from that, I think. A kiss from the angel would cleanse
A kiss
me.
from Christina would make you not want to be with a tranny ever again.
I think so.
Really?
I think so.
Why is that?
Just the healing power of the angel.
What do you need healing? I thought you didn't need healing.
Yes, you do. I do believe in angels, and she's there for a reason.
So what you're saying, what you do is not good.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't like it. It's just
But
an
you
urge.
do like it.
Well, it's an urge. Yeah, it's an urge. I'd really rather not do, but I kind of think she's the answer for that, too.
What's the name of this song again?
He wants to go out with the fucking Gomer Pyle,
Gomer Pyle.
song.
I'm going to sponsor you. Get the Hoover Dam to sponsor you.
The Hoover Dumb.
The Hoover Dam.
The itinerary includes a rock museum and a Hoover Dam. The itinerary.
Throwing your fat ass
And
over
that
the
was-
fucking side.
And the Hoover Dam was on Brad's itinerary before we even
Oh
got on
shit,
that
dude!
airplane.
I didn't give a fuck
He was
what we were
talking-
doing. If you watched, I had that conversation with Jay because he wanted to do this, that, and the other thing, and I said we don't have anything.
Here we go.
We don't have shit.
Stand at attention, Brad.
We don't have
Salute.
shit planned. We're gonna do whatever we want to do.
Again.
It's only 55 seconds long. That's it.
Perfect.
Good night, Christina. We'll see you next year. Good night, maniacs.
My Pomps.
Good night. Thanks for having me.
Yep.
Fuck off, Christina.